opening song is Escucha, Put It in Your Heart. Please stand. Please be seated. Good afternoon and welcome, family members, friends, community partners, university faculty, staff, and administrators. Welcome to our special guests on stage, President Father John Jenkins, Megan Black, Sister Norma Pimentel, this year's recipient of the Latari Medal, the University of Notre Dame's oldest and most prestigious honor given to American Catholics. Good to have you with us, Sister Norma. And finally, welcome graduates. We are graced by your presence and grateful to celebrate with you today. My name is Mike Hebler, and my colleagues at the Center for Social Concerns and I have had the privilege of working with you these last 4 years as you've examined issues of poverty and injustice through the lens of Catholic social teaching, in the classroom and out in the world, through community-based learning and research, seminar immersions, and summer service learning programs here and abroad. These encounters have enriched your education and helped shape your passions. As your senior year progressed, a number of you met with my colleague Karen Manier and me to discuss postgraduate options. I recall one particular meeting in which a student was feeling anxious over telling her parents about her decision to apply to a service program. She said, "Mike, you did a year of service. Do you have any advice?" I replied, "You know, I think I have the perfect resource for your folks. Bring them to the send-off ceremony, and I will introduce them to parents who had a son that served with the Jesuit Volunteer Corps, while another son was living in their basement with members of his rock band, while yet a third son was pursuing a PhD in philosophy. They're my parents. And they're sitting right over there on the side." They will be available for the entirety of the reception. Graduates, each of you today, whether heading to the fields in Honduras or the classroom in urban Houston, is responding to a call to love and serve, to enter into solidarity, and be authentically you. This is indeed worthy of recognition, and I'm very pleased to invite our university president to help us begin this celebration today. Please join me in welcoming President Father John Jenkins.
As a philosophy professor, I can assure you that there are many things you can do with those degrees Michael was talking about. Welcome, everyone, to this great, wonderful event, this service sent off for the class of 2018. I'd like to echo Michael's words and just say how delighted we are to have Sister Norma Pimentel with us. We are inspired by your witness, Sister Norma, just as Pope Francis is, and we thank you for being here with us. I also want to just thank Father Kevin Sandberg in his inaugural effort as Executive Director of the Center for Social Concerns. He's a fellow Holy Cross priest, and I'm sure many graduates can attest what an incredible job he has done of creating and facilitating service learning opportunities for our students. We're grateful to him for his work. This is a full day for me, as I'm sure you can imagine, with graduation activities. I'm sorry I won't be able to stay for the whole ceremony, but I did not want to miss this opportunity to address this group. Of all the wonderful things that occur this weekend, this one lies very close to the heart of Notre Dame. Why? Because it lies at the heart of who we are. We are called to go out in the world and assume lives of service and solidarity. We are called to bring Christ to others. Through the application of our talents and efforts, we strive to make God's kingdom visible in our world. I want to commend all of you who answered that call. But first, let me congratulate you, parents and guardians. This is what success as a parent looks like. The choice your children have made to serve others reflect the choice you made a long time ago to impart to them the very best values. I want to congratulate you and thank you for all you've done for these young people. And you, class of 2018, thank you for embodying the spirit of Notre Dame. As I'm sure most of you know, we have spent the last year celebrating the 175th anniversary of the university when a very young Holy Cross priest, not much older than you are, journeyed to an unknown country and into an untamed wilderness to found a university which he prayed will become one of the great forces for good in this new land. That ambition finds fulfillment in you as you embark on your own journeys of service and self-discovery. I hope that the same faith, courage, and hope that animated Father Soren will animate you. By going to serve places of great need, you will certainly change those places for the better. Moreover, as I know our speaker today, Megan Black, will say, someone who we're very proud to claim as a Notre Dame graduate, will attest, your work will enrich and change you as well. Perhaps most importantly, though, if your work does arise from genuine faith and love, if it's inspired by the Holy Spirit, your service will have a sacramental quality. It will make God present in those places, both to you and to those with whom you work. If that is the case, your work will be valuable not only for the effects in the lives of those you serve, but also as a witness to the power of God's love in the world. I'm proud of every member of the class of 2018, but I can tell you this: if your work is a service, is a witness to God's love in the world, there is no graduate of whom I could be more proud. There's no graduate more worthy of being a son or daughter of the University of Notre Dame. For most of you, I would guess your time here at Notre Dame has been defined by many service and volunteer projects, and that you've probably learned about service from the examples of your families and those gathered to support you here today. Therefore, just as this endeavor does not mark the beginning of your life of service, its completion will not mark the end. It marks rather the continuation of a lifetime of service. Graduates, I assure you this: there is no greater human achievement. There is no greater joy. Thank you. May God bless you all. Congratulations.
Thank you, Father Jenkins. It is now my honor to introduce our guest alumna speaker. Megan Black is the National Clergy Organizer for Faith in Action, formerly PICO National Network, a multi-faith, multiracial network of faith-based community organizations committed to ending racial inequity and economic injustice in our communities. Megan graduated from Notre Dame in 2009 with degrees in English and theology, and has since earned a Master of Divinity degree from Vanderbilt University. As National Clergy Organizer for Faith in Action, Megan helps lead clergy training and formation initiatives, develops and sustains religious partnerships, and integrates theological frameworks into public campaigns. Her career has included advocating for interfaith literacy, combating predatory lending practices, and expanding opportunities for people returning from incarceration. Megan is originally from Iowa and now lives in Kansas City, Missouri. Please join me in welcoming Megan Black.
Good afternoon. One more time. Good afternoon. Thank you. It is a privilege for me to be here with you and your families on what is a very special weekend. Being here is casting my memory back to my own commencement in 2009, which ended with me alone in a car on a 6-hour road trip back to my parents' house, and I was a wreck. I missed everything about this place, and I remember that I played a Whitney Houston album on repeat for the entire 6 hours, and bawled also the entire 6, and tears and snot just running down my... I recommend it. 2 months later, I began my year of service. I volunteered with a residential group home called Mercy Home for Boys and Girls in Chicago, a Catholic agency run by the Archdiocese. And I committed to practice simple living with an intentional community made up of myself and 13 other new college graduates. We lived on site at the agency in a thermometer-shaped apartment, and we served young boys and girls who lived there because their home environments were dangerous or unsustainable. It was a really hard year. Y'all can buy me a drink sometime, and I'll tell you all about the many things that you get to learn about yourself when you share a living space with 13 other people. But as challenging and enriching as living in community was, for me, the hardest and best things that I learned came from the people I served. At Mercy Home, I was assigned to work with the high school-age boys. I had several boys on my caseload, which meant that I was their primary counselor and advocate, and I surprised myself by being pretty good at my job. I knew how to lay down boundaries, I wasn't easily intimidated, and it wasn't hard for me to connect with the guys. I would go home and listen to my community members talk about how they struggled in their programs, and I would just sit back, tell myself that I was killing the game. But about halfway through my year, I got a new guy on my caseload. He was a boy from Somalia. His name was Abdi, and he was seeking asylum in the United States. He was a really sweet young man, and he connected really easily with the other staffers in my program, so I figured he would really quickly see how hard I was rooting for him, how I was on his side, how awesome I thought he was, and that we would be golden. But I took Abdi on a walk for our first meeting, and he was really distant, almost incommunicative. I unleashed the full force of my very considerable charm, and I barely got a peep out of him. This happened for 3 days in a row, and finally I went to my coworker Sam, and I told him I was having trouble connecting with Abdi, and I didn't have anything to write for my upcoming report. To my surprise, Sam started rattling off all kinds of things that Abdi had shared with him. remarkable details about his 6-month journey all by himself from Somalia to South America, and eventually his border crossing into this country. About the family that Abdi had left in Somalia, his parents and siblings, and the uncle who had paid to smuggle him out of the country after extreme violence struck his hometown. How Abdi's faith was really important to him, but he didn't know how to practice it around the other guys in the program. And I couldn't believe it. All the things that I'd been trying to drag out of him for days, he had instead been sharing with Sam. And when I asked Sam why Abdi wouldn't talk to me like this, Sam said that he felt uncomfortable with me because I'm a woman. This was really hard for me to accept. I stewed on this feeling of rejection all night long that night. And I thought about bringing it up to my community members, but I didn't want them to think that I was suddenly struggling at my job when I had been doing this the whole time. The next day, I decided to confront Abdi in the common room of our program. I told him that I had heard that women made him uncomfortable and that this personally offended me. I told him he'd never make it in this country if he couldn't understand that women were equal to men. I unloaded all of the half-formed feminist arguments I had in my arsenal before I ran out of breath. And as I was catching my breath to unload another volley, he tried to say something about how his practice of Islam had specific understandings of the roles of men and women, but before he could finish that statement, I had caught my breath again and I had launched into round 2 of my diatribe, which included me really angrily telling him that his Islam was wrong. So as you might imagine, my relationship with Abdi did not go anywhere productive. He shut down completely. And from that point on, I had to lean on my coworkers to make sure that Abdi received the support and resources that he deserved, because he didn't have any trust with me. That relationship was broken. So I'm sharing this story. Most of my stories from my volunteer year are stories of failure, so that's its own lesson. But I'm sharing this story in particular because in the years since this failure, I've come to understand 3 very important things about this kind of endeavor that you're about to embark on, that I wish I'd understood better when I was sitting where you are. But I first want to name a framework for understanding them, which is that completing a year or 2 of service may seem typical of a Notre Dame student, but is actually a fairly subversive and radical choice. Almost everything about how we are raised and educated in this country, even at a place like Notre Dame, is intended to turn us into producers and/or consumers within this society, not servants to its margins. We are told that if we produce or consume enough, that the world is ours to shape to our liking, that we are the protagonists of the human story, and that our gift to the world, we are led to believe, is to help others overcome their problems by becoming more like us. But service, in any of its many forms, invites us into a different relationship with our society. A relationship that I've come to understand and appreciate deeply for the ways in which it has transformed me as a person and shaped my career, and for the potential it has to also transform us as a people. So point number 1, a year of service is about cooperation, not competition. Nobody wins, nobody earns a superlative, no one graduates summa cum laude from their year of service. There are no exams, there are no commissions, there are no bonuses for volunteers. I failed to engage the council of my community members because in my mind I was competing with them. But you will not be measured for individual success. You will instead be held accountable to your values and ideals, to the way in which you help shape and nurture your community. This requires a different kind of strength and intelligence than the one that gets us through college. The kind of strength and intelligence that practices trust and transparency, seeks companionship, and thrives on humility and generosity. My second point is related. We must learn to look for stories of abundance rather than deprivation. The truth is that I went into my volunteer year expecting to help out, which is a polite way of saying that I thought I would help fix a problem I thought afflicted a community I had never even encountered. Let me just say this one more time. I went into my volunteer year expecting to help out, which is just a polite way of saying I thought I could help fix a problem I had diagnosed in a community I'd never even encountered. And this meant that when I ran into a problem with a person in that community, my instinct was to help him out by fixing what I decided was his problem. But in my hurry to correct what I experienced as Abdi's deprived understanding of gender, I missed out on encountering his courage, his resilience, and the spiritual practices rooted in his deep faith that helped him endure a harrowing and painful migration journey. The communities that you will serve may not look beautiful to your eyes at first. They may indeed have prevailing public narratives of pain, struggle, poverty, and violence. But more often than not, that is the story that outsiders tell. Look instead for the stories of generosity, hope, courage, resilience, and faith that exist in abundance in communities at the margins. And while we're talking about stories, my third point is actually an invitation to be a particular kind of storyteller. And I'm going to lean on my Notre Dame English degree to help articulate it. So one last little lecture, but you're technically still in college, so this is okay. In literature, we're all familiar with the concept of the protagonist, the main character of the story, and of course the antagonist, typically the villain or adversary. Less well known is the concept of the deuteragonist, literally the second actor, the person in relationship with the main character. Sometimes the deuteragonist is reduced to a sidekick, but generally they get a fleshed out narrative as an important but not the primary character in the story. I obviously wasn't paying attention when they were teaching narrative tropes in college, because if I had, I might have avoided making the mistake that I made with Abdi. Going into my year of service, I believed on a deep gut level that this year had to be about me, a test of my experiences, my aspirations, my gifts, and what I had to offer. And because I internalized this, I made myself the protagonist of nearly every encounter I had at Mercy Home. And that meant that a lot of good people were often cast as antagonists. My community members were hard for me to get along with because they didn't try to understand my perspective. It was Abdi who had failed to connect with me, not the other way around. I wish I had instead embraced the role of the deuteragonist and allowed my story to be encountered and told as a part of a bigger story. Being a secondary character is not an insult nor a consolation prize. It doesn't mean that we are unworthy of being protagonists. Rather, accepting this role invites us to acknowledge that the world contains mysteries that we cannot resolve, that God has plans for us that are outside our ability to comprehend. It's an opportunity for us to honestly assess our place in the story that is being told right now about all of us, about who we are as a people, as humans. And it's actually kind of a relief, because eventually you may realize, as I did, that sometimes we're just not great protagonists on our own. My story isn't really all that interesting, but Abdi's was, if I could get my own ego out of the way long enough to hear it. And the story of 14 people trying to live together in a thermometer-shaped apartment, that's a good story. More than 100 brilliant graduates with the world at their fingertips who choose to live simply among intentional communities in service to the margins of society, that's a hell of a story. Congratulations, graduates. You have made a radical decision to live according to values and convictions that we are much deprived of in this world these days. You will rely upon and be accountable to the communities that you are joining for the rest of your life. And your stories as protagonists, antagonists, and deuteragonists will shape what it means to be a Notre Dame graduate for many years after this one. May God favor you with the spirit of cooperation, grace abundantly, and an offering of humility.
Thank you, Megan. as she said. And thank you too, Sister Norma, for celebrating with our seniors their commitment to service, their commitment to being the deuterantagonist. And good afternoon to you seniors. Are you ready to graduate? Yeah, no? Ready to graduate? Well, listen, you better be, because, and this might sting a little, they've given your football tickets away already. You can't stay. But seriously, thank you, seniors, for bringing your family and friends here to this celebration, into this experience that you will step into as you commit to serve. I am Father Kevin Sandberg, a Holy Cross priest, as was said, and a faculty member of the Center for Social Concerns, and now serving as its executive director. And whenever the academic year comes to a close, I find myself wondering if there is anything more edifying than what teachers get to witness. And that is the sheer beauty of students learning. Parents and guardians, I grant you pride of place as the first teachers of these distinguished soon-to-be graduates. But even though I am not experienced in the realm of parenting, I can't help but think that teaching is the most edifying experience, if only for the simple fact that it doesn't involve changing diapers. Done it once, and only once. Nevertheless, for fulfilling so beautifully your own roles as teachers, I join my thanks to the entire Notre Dame community for all you have done to bring your children to this moment. Yet I especially thank you for shaping these seniors with such capacious empathy that they will graduate tomorrow characterized by a certain readiness of heart to engage the great social needs of our time. For it is precisely your empathy, dear seniors, that gathers us here today. We are drawn to your side by the very fact that you are drawn to the side of those who call you, of the children who call you to teach and to heal, of the men and women who call you to shelter and accompany, of the whole communities of people who call you to advocacy and justice. In you, we see what makes Notre Dame what it is in the eyes of so many. What has attracted the class of 22, for example, to stride, not walk, in your footsteps. And that is your empathy, your propensity to aid those in need, your ability to come imaginatively into harmony with those who are considered the least among us. Your desire to write the next "What Would You Fight For" commercial. It is precisely your empathy, seniors, that forms the heart and soul of Notre Dame. At least that was the opinion of the late Father Hesburgh, Notre Dame's legendary president from 1952 to 1987, the man for whose funeral procession you stood so faithfully in vigil against the bitter cold of winter and death during your first year at Notre Dame. And because you began your Notre Dame journey with such a man of story, let Father Ted tell you one more to send you on your way. It is a story that came to light when the Center for Social Concerns founding director, Father Don McNeil, died last August. Father Don's brother, Bob, told us at that time that Father Ted had called him aside once and said to him, and I quote, "By founding and leading the Center for Social Concerns, Father Don changed and elevated the University of Notre Dame. He asked all Notre Dame students and graduates to make a commitment to service. That's what Don believed in, and that's how he wanted all Notre Dame, anyone associated with Notre Dame, either here or coming or been here to live their life. This is something that changed Notre Dame. And I think I had something to do with bringing Notre Dame up to good academic standards, to great academic standards. But your brother gave Notre Dame a heart and a soul. And there's no university in the world that can stand up to the excellence of what he brought to us at the University of Notre Dame. End quote. Seniors, it was not only Father Don who brought that excellence to Notre Dame, nor is the Center for Social Concerns singularly the heart and soul of your alma mater. No, what Father Don himself would say is that it was you who brought excellence to Notre Dame. And we, your teachers, your family, your mentors, your friends, we have watched you engage your empathies these 4 years, and now we marvel to see you follow them in your commitment to postgraduate service. For it was you, and always you, for whom this university was founded 175 years ago. And it was for this moment that your families prayed and sacrificed and instilled discipline in you, keeping you in piano lessons, driving you to and fro, and yes, changing your diapers. For it was always through you that Father Soren envisioned Notre Dame becoming one of the most powerful means for doing good, so that this country, this world, could achieve a common good. For this mission have you been changed and now are being elevated. And as we bless you and send you forth into postgraduate service, know that you will be further changed and elevated. So if the path toward the heights you will experience ever seems low, if the reality of the world seems a bulwark against your rush of enthusiasm, take courage in your empathies. Remind yourself of them daily and deeply, for by following them, you bring us each to our own heart and soul, and to the threshold of the kingdom of God. And if the zeal of your empathies ever does fade, stoke their fire with this simple prayer. Come, Notre Dame, renew our hearts and souls, now and forevermore. Congratulations, seniors. May God bless you on this journey. And now, the moment you have all come to expect. I will invite the seniors to take the stage. Seniors, the Center for Social Concerns presents you here with the gift of a journal. We do so that you might reflect on the many people, friends yet not met, who will yet shape your empathies, as well as those who have shaped your lives. Your future is an open book, waiting to be lived and written. So let the writing begin. First, you'll come up to the side of the stage and receive your journal. Then we'll get to shake hands. It's my chance to say thank you and congratulations on behalf of all the university and all assembled here. Finally, you'll come to the podium to say your name, tell us the organization with which you will serve, and where you will be. And if you're not listed in today's programs, do come up. Even if you are not sure at this point what program you will be with, still come up. You can let us know that you're undecided or still waiting to hear. You got it? Journal? Congrats. Hi, everyone. And then speak directly into the microphone, up close, so all can hear. As for everyone else, sit back and behold. In fact, hold your applause until the very end. Let this be a time of meditation as we witness the litany of seniors voicing their commitment to serve. Will the first row of seniors please stand and line up alongside the aisle?
I'm serving at Teach for America in Boston next year.
Hi, my name is Sarah Tomas Morgan, and I'll be serving with Mennonite Voluntary Service in Kansas City next year.
Hi, I'm Lacey Silvestri. I'm serving the Alliance for Catholic Education in Brownsville, Texas next year.
Hi, my name is Andrew Doherty. I will be doing the ACE program next year, and I will be teaching 5th grade in San Jose, California.
Hello, my name is Valentine Henry DeFrahan. I'll be serving the Peace Corps teaching science in Guinea.
Hello, my name is Margaret Cleary. I'll be serving with the Alliance for Catholic Education in New York City, New York.
Hi, I'm Yesenia Matamoros, and I'll be at House of Hope in Houston, Texas.
Hi, I'm Brad Martin, and I will be serving with ACE, teaching high school science in Baton Rouge.
Hi, I'm Joe DeCipio. I'll be teaching 5th grade in Sacramento for ACE.
Hi, I'm Andres Cedeño, and I will be at House of Hope in Houston.
Hello, my name is Melissa Gutierrez Lopez, and I'll be working in Albuquerque, New Mexico with JVC in the New Mexico Immigrant Law Center.
Hi, my name is Luke Brennan. I'm going to Phoenix, Arizona to work with Andre House.
Hi, my name is Maggie Gentine. I'm going to be serving with the Jesuit Volunteer Corps in Sacramento, California.
I'm Paula Hastings. I'm going to be serving with Bon Secours Volunteer Ministry in either Baltimore or Richmond, Virginia.
Hi, I'm Emily Clements, and I'll be serving at the St. Peter Cleaver Catholic Worker in South Bend.
Hi, my name is Caroline Rooney, and I'm doing ACE in Indianapolis, teaching 5th grade.
Hi, my name is Amelia Wittig, and I'm serving in Rwanda with Peace Corps teaching English.
Hi, my name is Matt Williams, and I'll be serving with Teach for America in Phoenix.
Hi, I'm Joe Lemna. I'll be at Red Cloud Indian School in Pine Ridge, South Dakota.
Hi, I'm Brittany Rustick. I'll be serving with the Pacific Alliance for Catholic Education, teaching kindergarten in Honolulu, Hawaii.
Hi, I'm Madeline Hagan. I'll be participating in Operation Teach, teaching high school in Baltimore, Maryland.
Hi, I'm Adriana Duggan. I'll be serving with the Colorado Vincentian Volunteers in Denver.
Hi, my name is Shay Kelly Buckley, and I'll be serving with Jesuit Volunteer Corps Northwest in Bend, Oregon.
Hi, I'm Lauren O'Connell, and I'll be working with Partners Health in Chiapas, Mexico.
Hi, I'm Caitlin Keffler, and I'll be working with Change a Heart in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Hi, my name is Claire Scantling. I'll be serving with L'Arche in Seattle, Washington.
Hi, I'm Emma Crawley Pearson, and I will be in New York City with Jesuit Volunteer Corps.
Hi, I'm Asha Barnes, and I'll be serving with City Year in Chicago.
Hi, I'm Claire McFarland, and I'll be serving like Miss Black with Mercy Home in Chicago.
Hi, I'm Catherine Hayes, and I'll be with Teach for America, teaching bilingual education in Oakland, California.
Hi, I'm Ali Olszewski, and I'll be teaching high school math in Atlanta with the ACE program.
Hi, my name is Angela Patel, and I'll be serving for the Jesuit Volunteer Corps Northwest in Seattle, Washington.
Hi, my name
name is Katie Johnson. I'll be serving with Nuestros Pequeños Hermanos in Bolivia.
Hi, I'm Ali Bardashevich, and I will be teaching at the Farm of the Child in Trujillo, Honduras.
My name is Sarah Buter. I'll be working with the Mennonite Central Committee, and I'll be in El Progreso, Honduras.
Hi, I'm Megan Gafford. I'll be working with AmeriCorps City Year in Washington, D.C.
Hi, I'm Tierney Verdoliak. I'll be serving with the ECHO program, teaching middle school religion at Nativity Catholic School in Indianapolis.
Hi, my name is King Falk. I'll be serving orphans affected by HIV and AIDS at Open Arms Home for Children in South Africa.
Hi, my name is Jack Erlinger. I'll be serving with the Jesuit Volunteer Corps in New Orleans.
Hi, my name is Jonah Cremenendez, and I will be with Bon Secours in either Baltimore or Richmond.
Hi, my name is Casey Valentine, and I'll be joining Age 25 teaching 4th grade in Oklahoma.
Hi, my name is Michael Black. I'll be serving with Nazareth Farm in Salem, West Virginia.
Hi, I'm Connor Devine. I'll be working as an English teaching assistant in Brandenburg, Germany for migrant and refugee workers.
My name is Kathleen Rax. I'll be serving with the Alliance for Catholic Education, teaching middle school social studies and religion in San Antonio, Texas.
I'm Ellie Lawler. I'll be serving with the Minnesota Math Corps in Champlin, Minnesota.
Hi, I'm Maggie Hollahan. I'm serving with ACE next year, teaching high school science in Baton Rouge.
Hi, my name is Laura Ecker. I'll be serving as the campus minister for the Notre Dame Stay Abroad program in Dublin, Ireland.
Hi, I'm Meredith Hollander. I'll be the Volker Blankenstein Fellow here in South Bend at the Family Medicine Center.
Hello, my name is Chandler Turner, and I will be serving with Jesuit Volunteer Corps Northwest in Gresham, Oregon.
Hello, my name is Tracy Shira, and I will be serving with the Alliance for Catholic Education in Jacksonville, Florida.
Hi, I'm Shane Jenkins, and I'll be serving with House of Bridget or Chuck Breed in South Dublin this next year.
Hi, I'm Kristen Chua, and I'll be serving with the Hands-On Volunteer Network in California.
My name is Julia Erdlin. I'll be serving with the Jesuit Volunteer Corps in Detroit.
I'm Amanda Ball. I'm teaching high school theology and social studies in Milwaukee, Wisconsin through the Magis Catholic Teachers Corps.
My name is Susie Patricia Leffelholtz, and I'm going to be serving in Georgetown, Washington, D.C. with the Jesuit Volunteer Corps.
Hey, I'm Sarah Ritten, and I'll be working for Rebuilding Together in Chicago.
Hi, I'm Molly Damel, and I'll be serving with ACE in Corpus Christi, Texas, teaching middle school science.
Hi, my name is Ann Vieser, and I'll also be serving with ACE. I'm teaching 2nd grade in New Orleans.
Hello, my name is Courtney Morin, and I'll be at the Sukasa Catholic Worker in Chicago.
Hi, my name is Caitlin Crosby. I'll be serving with the Alliance for Catholic Education, teaching 3rd grade in Sacramento.
My name is John Michael Hogue. I hope to be at the Sukasa Catholic Worker in Chicago.
I'm Colleen Halpin, and I'll be teaching high school theology in Salt Lake City, Utah through the ECHO program.
Hi, my name is Patrick Shields. I'll be teaching high school physics in Tampa, Florida through the ACE program.
Hi, my name is Monica Ulrich, and I'll be teaching high school math and religion with ACE in Pensacola, Florida.
Hi, my name is Emily Meyer, and I'll be teaching high school math with NYU's Teacher Residency Program in New York City.
Hi, my name is Grace Gallo, and I'll be serving with City Year in Chicago.
Hey y'all, my name is Maria Kunith, and I'll be serving in Salt Lake City with the ECHO program.
I'm Owen Toot, and I'll be teaching high school math in Denver next year.
Hi, my name is Jared Gonzalez. I'll be doing Teach for America in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Hi, I'm Sadie Yates. I'm doing the ECHO program, and I'll be working at San Jose Catholic Church in Jacksonville, Florida.
Hi everyone, I'm Chris Deathleff, so I'll be working in either Baltimore or Richmond with the Bon Secours Volunteer Ministry.
Hello, my name is Kara Malulone, and I will be teaching 4th grade in Phoenix, Arizona with the Alliance for Catholic Education.
Hi, my name's Elizabeth Dolan, and I'll be serving ACE in Sacramento teaching high school math and science.
My name is Catherine Sisk. I'll be serving in a parish in St. Augustine, Florida with the ECHO program.
Hi, my name is Michael Semenek. I'll be serving with ACE, teaching high school math in Philadelphia next year.
Hi, my name is John Cunningham. I'll be serving with the ACE program next year, teaching middle school social studies in Mission, Texas.
Hello, my name is Emily Okupski, and I'll be teaching 5th grade in Salt Lake City, Utah next year with the PACE program.
Hi, I'm Karina Chamorro, and I'm also going to be joining the Pacific Alliance for Catholic Education, and I'll be teaching 3rd grade at a bilingual school in Seattle, Washington.
Hi everyone, my name is Maria Rio, and I will be serving with Teach for America in Appalachia teaching Spanish.
Hi, my name is Rachel Warren, and I will be doing a Year of AmeriCorps service with Catholic Charities in New Orleans in the Refugee Services Department.
Hi, I'm Marianne Fisher. I'll be joining Teach for America, teaching high school chemistry in New York City.
Hi, I'm Allie Zimmer, and I'm going to be serving at a parish in Portland, Oregon through the ECHO program.
Hi, I'm Sheila Ruin. I'll be serving the ACE program as a 2nd grade teacher in Jacksonville, Florida.
Hi, I'm Wilson Barrett. I'll be in Dallas with ACE teaching middle school English.
Hello everyone, my name is AJ Derwin. I'll be teaching 4th grade in Indianapolis through the ACE program.
Hi, I'm Gavin Ennis. I'll be teaching 5th grade in Pensacola, Florida with ACE.
Hi, my name is Sam Arroyo. I'm going to be the Thomas Dooley Fellow for the next year at the Sister Mara Brennick Health Center.
Hi, my name is Dory Tacklett. I'll be teaching middle school science in Austin, Texas with the ACE program.
My name's Hannah Beagley. I'll be joining the ACE program, teaching in Santa Ana, California.
My name is Morris Stutz. I'm going to be serving with ACE teaching 3rd grade in Pensacola, Florida.
Hi, I'm Jeff Nosek, and I'll be teaching middle school math in Phoenix, Arizona as part of ACE.
Hi, I'm Catherine Kaloje, and I'll be teaching high school biology with Teach for America in Kansas City, Missouri.
Hi, I'm Angela Dunsmore. I'll be teaching in Namibia, teaching math and science with the Peace Corps.
Hi, I'm Caroline Braun. I'll be serving at Larson, Washington, D.C.
Hi, my name is Patrick Rogers. I'll be teaching with ACE in Chicago, teaching middle school science and maybe religion. Still need to figure that out.
Hi, I'm Billy Adler. I'll be serving with the Urban Teachers Program, teaching English in Baltimore, Maryland.
You can all remain standing as we join in singing the Lord's Prayer. Please be seated. At this time, I would like to recognize a few members of postgraduate service programs, local community organizations, and university departments. They represent the expansive community that accompanies our graduates. Please stand as I call your name. Jay Caponegro, Office of Public Affairs. Amanda Springstead, Rector of Howard Hall. Aaron Rosario and Will Newkirk, Alliance for Catholic Education. Tammy Schmitz and Father Pete McCormick, Campus Ministry. Peter Lombardo, South Bend Center for the Homeless. Colleen Moore and Tim Pasasich, ECHO Program in the McGrath Institute for Church Life. Marianne Fitzgerald, House of Brigid. Heather Riccozzi Russell, Associate Vice President for Residential Life. And Father Bill Lease, Vice President for Mission Engagement and Church Affairs. Thanks to each of you for your commitments and for celebrating with us today. Please remain standing as I ask the graduates to also stand and invite Sister Norma to offer a blessing. I invite all of those in the audience to extend a hand. Go ahead.
Thank you. Before we do the blessing, I would like to just say that since I've arrived here to your campus, I've been asked a couple of questions very often, and that is, they ask me, how did I choose to be religious? And my answer is, I didn't choose, they chose me. And I share how it happened. Right as soon as I graduated from college, I had plans, like you all have plans, to go off and conquer the world and do wonderful things. And my father had a different idea of what he wanted for me. And so he said, "You're coming home, lady." And I wasn't quite happy with that, but I was trying to figure out what I was going to do to go off and find what I was to do. And so I was planning to go back to school, to graduate school. And in the meantime, I went to a prayer group because I wanted to go out. And this friend of mine, I said, "What are you doing tonight?" And she said, "I'm going to a prayer group." And I said, "What are you doing after the prayer group?" and she said, "We're going to Pizza Hut." Perfect, come pick me up. And so that's where God got me. I had no choice but going to the prayer group. And in that prayer group, my life changed. And here I am. So parents, don't be afraid. Your children have been chosen by God. And so join me as we pray together to bless them. Almighty and most powerful and above all most compassionate, merciful God, We're gathered today to ask humbly for your blessing, your protection, and your guidance to all these wonderful children of yours who want to go out into the world to serve you. May you be with them. May you guide them. May you help them always to find you in everything and everyone they meet. And may you always remember, each and every one of you, that you must not be afraid to act justly, always unconditionally, love tenderly, and never forget to walk humbly as you encounter others in the year of service you're about to begin. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Sister Norma, and have a seat. Thank you, Sister. Before we conclude, there are a few announcements. After the closing song, we invite you to proceed out of the concert hall and take a right to join us for food and drink at the reception tent outside. Please see the acknowledgments on the back page, as many hands contributed to this event. Thanks to each of you. I'd especially like to thank Karen Manier and the Center for Social Concerns for coordinating the countless details, the staff here at the DeBartolo Performing Arts Center for graciously hosting us, and J.J. Wright, Karen Schneider-Kerner, and the Notre Dame Folk Choir for their beautiful gift of song. Thank you. And finally, thank you, graduates. It's been a privilege to journey with you during your time here at the University of Notre Dame. And so in gratitude for our time together and in hopeful anticipation of the road ahead, let us stand and join the choir in singing the closing song, Alleluia, we sing your praises.
Strong in faith, free of doubt, strong in faith, free of doubt, to proclaim the joyful gospel. Alleluia, pelos Alumna, dita mileka ofela. Alleluia, pelos Alumna, dita mileka ofela. Alleluia, we sing your praises, all our hearts are filled with gladness. Hallelujah, we sing your praises, all our hearts are filled with gladness. Que morena Jesu, yare tu me let's sing, yare tu me let's sing. Hosanna Evangelii, Christ the Lord to us said, I am wine, I am bread, I am wine, I am bread. Give to all who thirst and hunger. Hallelujah, pelos Alumna, dita mileka ofela. Hallelujah, pelos Alumna, dita mileka ofela. Hallelujah, we sing your praises, all our hearts are filled with gladness. Hallelujah, we sing your praises, all our hearts are filled with gladness. Christ in salvation, you who bless creation, sing divine dictation. Hallelujah, we glad inheritance, breath of obedience, wonders in your patience. Hallelujah.